And we just received my garden back to a new customization Nitro Fuel Pizza Thursday. And finished the last one, go and check it out. And I do apologize for my voice still, because I'm still getting over the stuff that I have. The sickness, I guess you would call it. So, sorry about my voice if it's a little off. But yeah, in this edition, we are going to be doing... Where is he? There he is. Rustland Crash. I'm going to be doing Rustland Crash in this edition. What do y'all think of the recent, tease? I guess you could put it like that, right? What'd you call it as a taser? A tase on that Toys for Bob thing that everybody was, which I'm surprised not a whole lot of people are talking about it right now, about this whole purple tiki on that Toys for Bob changed it to on their website. Yeah, I'm actually quite surprised that nobody, like Canadian Guy A, at least I haven't seen him talk about it. I mean, by the time this is out, he may have talked about it, but as of right now, I haven't seen anything. Because I would have thought he would have said something about it, because I'm surprised he hasn't yet. But yeah, I see some people mentioning how it could be Crash related, right? Because it's a tiki, but it's purple, right? It's purple. And there wouldn't be really no reason why they would turn it purple if they're obviously revolving around Spyro. And also, if you go back to the whole when they were going indie, you know, when Toys for Bob announced that they were going indie, they said at the end, saying, keep your horns out, right? Saying, hold your horns, right? Mentioning the hold your horns quote from Spyro, right? They mentioned the horns quote. So, if we are lucky, this could be a new taser for Spyro 4. I mean, the Summer Game Fest is, I'm pretty sure, June 7th. I'm pretty sure that it is June 7th. I could be wrong, though. But at least that's what I'm saying. Now, obviously I wouldn't get my hopes up unless if they Activision normally do what they do before a reveal of sending packages, then yeah. Because you know they could send some, or normally what they would normally do, right before leading up to a reveal that they've done in the past with Nitro Fueled with the fuzzy dice at the Game Awards. The purple scaled egg for the Reignited Trilogy at PAX East of 2018. Crash 4 It's About Time with the Kapunawa puzzle. That was, of course, leading to the Summer Game Fest of 2020. And of course we had the pizza box, right? The pizza box Aku Aku Pizza Box that led to the Game Awards of 2020 or of 2022. So again, just from the past, when it came to content creators getting packages like these, and pretty close to when the game is announced or something is announced, then yeah. Again, we just have to wait and see though. I mean, we do gotta remember as well. We do gotta remember, Crush 4 was actually revealed at Summer Game Fest, right? It was actually announced at Summer Game Fest of 2020, and the game released in the exact same year. So, honestly, I mean, I really still highly doubt that we will still get Spyro 4 this year. I mean, yes, an announcement. I wouldn't be surprised, and that would be really good for an announcement. But as of the actual release, no, I don't really see it being this year. I mean, just look at the whole rumor that Canadian Guy stated of how it's been in development for since I think it was 2021 or so, since Spyro 4 began development. And apparently the state of play, the rumored May state of play, is still supposed to happen this month. You know, that's rumored to be announcing the Medieval 2 remake. Which I still really want to believe that can happen, though. I still really, really want to believe that Medieval 2 will get a remake, though. I still really want it to get a remake. So I'm really, really hoping the rumor is true. Excuse me. Just trying to clear my throat. Try to clear this stuff out. Been doing pretty good not getting like this, though. You know, not getting sick like this or anything. Been doing pretty good, really. Not getting or feeling bad or anything. It was only sometime this week, or yesterday, or Tuesday it was, when I started, yeah, I think it was like Tuesday of this week, when I was starting not to feel that great. Normally it doesn't take a long time to recover, though. completely missed that TNT there. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty impressive that I managed to miss it like that. I see somebody hit the TNT there. It went good, and I managed to hit a baker right at the end of the level too, of the rice. Because like I said though, I've only seen at least one person as of right now talk about that whole Spyro, supposing Spyro taser. Like I don't really see any other big content creators talk about it. I haven't even discussed it. Like I previously mentioned, Canadian Guy A. I didn't see talk about it yet. Or any other creators. I haven't really even seen talk about it yet. Or talked about this whole thing. I mean, at the end of the day, though, it could mean nothing, right? The whole tiki, or the whole them turning their background on their website with just a purple tiki could mean nothing, but it could mean something as well, right? It could very well mean something, but again, it could very well not mean anything at the end of the day, like I mentioned. It could be either one. I probably should have just decided to try to wait to use the Apple, but it's fine. President. I noticed that there was a baker there, though. I noticed that there is a baker. I saw that from a mile away. What are y'all thoughts on the whole F movie? I mean, that movie's releasing tomorrow in theaters. And what I'm meaning is, if y'all think it's gonna be a movie that y'all would want to, if y'all are gonna want to go and watch, it looks like it could be a really good movie. Just from the trailer. Just from the trailers, it looks like it could be a good movie to watch. Obviously, I know I'm going to be watching Inside Out 2, Despicable Me 4. For real. I'm going to be watching those, definitely. And I'm also going to want to watch the new Garfield movie. It's not long until that comes out either. It's hard to believe that Minecraft is gonna be 15 years old soon, though. Or it won't be long now. Before we know it, it's gonna be 15 years old. And again, I'm older than Minecraft. But it came out in 2011. 2010, 2011. In that time, I do remember when it came out. It's just the year that... I know it's like 2010, 2011. I can remember. I know it was somewhere around that time, though. I'm not sure what we're going to be doing to replace the All-Star Brawl 2 on this series. Just because we're almost completed all the characters. And, you know, until future DLC characters that would release. You know, after Zuko. Characters after Zuko. I really do hope that we see more than just Mr. Krabs when it comes to SpongeBob characters. Like Sandy. Sandy needs to be brought back, right? Sandy needs to be brought back. And this one, I don't know why she wasn't in or brought back for the second one. I guess same thing can go for any of the other characters that were in the first game that didn't come back in the second one. Like Helga. Helga, that was in the first one. Top. I know she's an Avatar character, I just can't pronounce. Not sure how you pronounce it exactly, but she was in the first one, the first All-Star Brawl. Surprised she's not in the second one. Cat Dog. Shredder. Azula. Or, I know it's from the Real Monsters. You know, that character from the Are We Monsters? So, that was in the first one. Lincoln. I mean, if I have to give my honest Loud House character that I feel like that would probably fit All-Star Brawl more than Lucy or Lincoln, well, at least replacing Lucy, and that would probably be Len. You know, Len Jr. Not Len Sr., but Lincoln's sister Len. Because, again, she's more of a tough-like person. Or, yeah, tough-like character that you would expect more to be in a brawler-like game like All-Star Brawl than Lucy. I mean, I have nothing against Lucy or anything. I don't have anything against Lucy. I just would probably expect somebody like Len to be in All-Star Brawl than Lucy. But again, she's more of a more of a sports fighting. Because she does do fighting though, right? She does do wrestling besides sports. Which would you consider sports wrestling? I mean, I guess you probably would, because look at Wii Sports, right? The actual first original Wii Sports. Boxing was part of it as one of the sports activities that you could do, along with baseball, tennis, golf, bowling, you know. So, yeah, I guess boxing would be, or wrestling would be part of the sports, wouldn't it? Again, I don't know really a lot of boxing, though. A whole lot about boxing. So, I can't really say for sure. Yeah, I can't really say for sure if you would actually consider it being a sport. But like I said, I would probably say yes, I would consider it as a sport. That was good. That was great. I also wanted to ask y'all this too, but you know that new Family Odd Parents show that's coming out? Which, yeah, I'm surprised they're making yet another whole show of the Family Odd Parents. But will y'all be watching it? I'm not sure if I may give it a, I may watch, like, give it a, I may give it a try. Even though I really gave up on the newer Loud House for so long. Especially after they introduced Chloe. Which, yeah, that's when it ended for me. That's when the Family Odd Parents ended for me. When they introduced Chloe. I don't know why. It's just something about Chloe's character I just really do not like. I especially just don't like her voice either. Yeah, her voice I just can't stand. I mean, you would probably say, what about Sparky's voice? Sparky's voice doesn't annoy me as Chloe's voice. Chloe's voice is more aggravating to listen to than Sparky's. And personally, I didn't mind Sparky. I know I definitely didn't mind Poth. I did like Poth, though. I will say, I did like Poth. And I guess you could say anti-Poth as well. You know, them having to make the whole anti-versions, like anti-Cosmo Wanda, anti-Sparky, anti-Poth. Some of the anti-versions of them I did like anti-Poth. I found it a pretty cool concept. I don't think there are any other anti-versions besides Cosmo, Wanda, Sparky, Poth. I don't think that there are any other anti-versions. Again, it's been a very, very, very long time. So, that's why I wouldn't be able to say exactly if I did name all of them. Because y'all may have to correct me on that, though. I don't know if that was either me choking or what. I couldn't tell with that. If that was me choking or what. I don't think I've played Crash Tag Team Racing since I beat it 100%. Which, yeah, I actually did beat Tag Team Racing 100%. I think it was back in 2021 is when I think I still may have a picture of that I took when I 100%ed the game for the first time. But, yeah, I don't think I've played it since then. I don't think I've played Tag Team Racing since then. I can't remember, but I may have beaten Mind Over Mutant 100%. Please correct me on that. I may have beaten it 100%. I know I've beaten Titan 100%. I can't remember about Mind Over Mutant, though. If I did it for Mutant. Can't remember. Again, I may have done it. It's just probably been a while that I just don't remember. Yeah, I just probably don't remember. I may have did it. I just don't remember if I did or not. Now, Crash Bash, I know I 200%ed the game. And yeah, that's the last time I would do the full completion on Crash Bash. Yeah, that's the last time I would ever complete Crash Bash 200%. I know I've done it before. Rafa Cortex, obviously, I've beaten 106%. I didn't get all platinum relics on there. I mean, recently, I did mention that I gotten all platinum relics on Crash 3. The Insane Trilogy version, not the original, but the Insane Trilogy of Crash 3. I know I gotten all the platinum relics on Crash 2 a while back, but I accidentally removed that save file, and yeah, it still hurt me just thinking about that, though. How I accidentally got rid of the save file of me gotten all platinum relics on Crash 2. Because, again, at least when it comes to the Insane Trilogy version of the platinum relics, those are not easy to get. I mean, compared to Crash 4, Crash 4 is easy when it comes to getting the platinum relics. It's pretty much the gold relics. That's how not difficult they are. At least for me. I don't even find Crest 4 hard to begin with. I probably find it one of the easiest ones to do. One of the easiest Crest games. At least to me. I mean, people say that the Insane Trilogy is hard. Yeah, people say that the Insane Trilogy is hard, you know, of the first 3 games. Or comparing the first original 3 games compared to the Insane Trilogy version of the first 3 games. People say that the Insane Trilogy one is harder. Yeah, most of the death scenes in Blood and Honey 2 are online or on YouTube that people have posted. Which, if y'all wanted to see most of the death scenes from the movie before it even comes out on DVD, which I'm pretty sure it does have a release date of when it's coming out. I think July, of what I saw, or somewhere in the summer, is when Winnie the Pooh 2, as I like to call it, is coming to DVD. I wonder if it's going to go straight to Peacock as well, like the first one. Because the first Winnie the Pooh movie also came out on Peacock. And it came out on Amazon Prime as well. So, I wonder if they'll do the same thing for 2. I still don't know what to say about Cinderella's Curse, though. That movie is still doesn't know what to, or how to keep, when it comes to a date, a release date. One time I'll see that it says May, one time I see it say August, one time November, etc. Like, just say 2024, right? Just say 2024 or what year it would be. It's not that difficult. I really hate it when companies do that. Not just video game companies, but movie companies as well. Like, if they don't know a specific date that they have, just put the year, right? Or put coming soon, right? Instead of just giving out the release date instantly. Because you know what's going to happen, though. I mean, look at the Reignited trilogy. Of how it was supposed to come out in September of 2018, but it got delayed to November. I mean, that was only 2 months, a 2 months delay, but still, it got delayed. And also, Hotel Transylvania 4, the last movie of Hotel Transylvania, it also had some delays as well. And even other movies, like Sponge on the Run, right? Sponge on the Run had some delays too, because it came out the same year that the pandemic started, right? That's when, well, certain countries were able to get the movie, but like here, I remember having to wait at least a year, a whole nother year, or the next year, until the movie came out in my state. I can't remember exactly, but I know it happened something like that, though. because I know obviously it released in the that year, as I would like to call it. But I'm just still happy that Cross 4 didn't get any delays, especially since it came out that year. I always like to refer to 2020 year as the that year, you know, the clearing throat year, as I like to call it. Because I don't think anybody wants to mention that kind of year. But yeah, I'm very glad that Cross 4 didn't get a delay though. Or yeah, it didn't get delayed or anything, and it still released that year. The exact same year that it was announced. Because like I mentioned, it was announced back in June of 2020, and it was released 4 months after its reveal. Yeah, it was announced in June and then released, fully released, 4 months later. I mean, Toys for Bob began development of Cross 4 after the Insane Trilogy's release, back in 2017. That's when they started development of Cross 4, after the Insane Trilogy's release back in 2017. After the success of the Insane Trilogy. That's when they began development of It's About Time. But still, it's just a miracle, though. It's an absolute miracle that it just didn't get delayed, though. I don't know how I didn't get blown up there. You know what I just like, though? That we are still receiving cut content, or cut content from Crash Twinsanity is still being shown to this day. Like, if you just look at it, though, there is still cut content being, you know, revealed. People are finding cut content, discovering it for the first time after many years of the game being released. I mean, it released back in 2004. That's when the game released, and obviously it was rushed to high heavens. It was absolutely rushed. Some people say it wasn't rushed, and it was the publishers, not Traveler's Tales or TT Games, as they were known after. Because, yeah, TT Games was Traveler's Tales, obviously. They were Traveler's Tales before changing their name. And of course, everybody would know the TT Games for doing some of the Lego games, like Lego Batman, for example. Obviously, they've done other ones too, but that one I can give an example for. And yes, the developers have constantly have stated plenty of times before that I do remember. They have described and stated that they did make, you know, an actual video of them playing through the entirety of Gonna Bit Coco on a hard drive that they had, but they don't know if they still had it, or any of the other developers has that hard drive that has the only footage that, you know, the proper real footage that we could see of Gonna Bit Coco, because that hard drive, same thing goes with the whole SpongeBob Uncensored Sailor Mouth. Yeah, it's pretty much just like the whole uncensored version of Sailor Mouth. How there is a version of Uncensored Sailor Mouth that will obviously never be released. For good reasons. For good reasons. Unless if it was aired on Adult Swim or something. Right? Unless the uncensored version of Sailor Mouth was aired on Adult Swim, then yeah. But just like with the whole uncensored tape, that yeah, the SpongeBob team has stated that they do have a tape. A tape of Sailor Mouth uncensored, where obviously they were actually swearing. Because again, Tom Kenny and all the voice actors have confirmed plenty of times and stated that they were actually swearing in the episode. Because they couldn't make up any swear words, so they were saying actual swear words that you could think about, and, you know, inappropriate words that would not be good for children, that they were actually using in the recording. But of course it got censored with the dolphin noises and stuff. But yeah, that'll conclude this one. Take a look and subscribe and channel. Make sure everybody gets their own anything new. I'd like to know what y'all think. I'll catch you on the next one.